What is up, baseball fans? Kris Jardine here, aka Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball, back with another episode of our Milwaukee Brewers franchise. If you guys were not here last week and you guys missed out on all of the hot off-season action, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OOTP Developments. The archive is on there. All 18 parts are over on our YouTube channel. It was one heck of an eventful stream. For anybody who was not here last week, you missed out on a lot of off-season transactions. Let's recap them really quickly. So we got our off-season underway. Where does it go back here? So Coach Chili Davis, gone. Chili Davis is gone. We executed the contract option year for Christian Yelich. We re-signed a bunch of guys. We traded Michael Wacha to the New York Yankees, getting 25-year-old Justice Sheffield in return. The Yankees had been using him primarily. No, Crusher, Chili's gone, man. He didn't want to come back. He didn't want to come back. So we had to let him go. So we picked up Justice Sheffield in a trade for Michael Wacha. Then we also traded 27-year-old Tyler J to the Philadelphia Phillies, getting back 24-year-old starting pitcher Adonis Medina. A nice addition to the back end of our starting rotation. And then we traded Billy Hamilton and Jake Drosser to the Washington Nationals for Cole Wagner, Sean Ruth, who's not a bad first base outfield prospect, and Nate Gaines. So that was basically a salary dump for us to get out of Billy Hamilton's contract. Then December came around, chat. We traded German Marquez to the Philadelphia Phillies for Aaron Nola and minor league first baseman Matt Wallner. Wallner's not just a throw-in. He's got a little bit of pop. He's showing a little bit of pop. But we got rid of Marquez. Again, we did give up 2 years of age, but we feel like Aaron Nola is probably a better fit for our rotation. A little bit in the same, they're pretty much the same cost as well. So streamed a couple out of this. I had a guy had a grand slam in the 5th and a 3-run homer in the 6th. Nice. Then the big trade, chat. We traded Christian Yelich, Liam Henry to the Atlanta Braves for Ronald Acuna, Dominic Keegan, and Glenn Allen Hill Jr. And then we were able to re-sign Acuna to a 4-year extension worth $60.7 million. So let's take a look real quick at what our major league roster currently looks like. Starting pitching, we've got tons of it. We've got Aaron Nola, we've got Walker Buehler, we've got Justice Sheffield, Luis Ortiz, Adonis Medina, we've got Laurel Chirinos, Luis Guerrera, Hunter Harvey still. We have Lucas Sims still. Bullpen, we've got Acevedo, Barnes, Ginsburg. Ginsburg is going to be that big lefty to step in and replace Tyler J, which will be nice. We also have Josh Hader still. We've got Holder. We've got Omari Lucane, who might not start the season in the big leagues. We've got Cody Carroll. So bullpen, rotation, looking really good. Again, we don't really have that top end. Like Aaron Nola is the closest thing we have to an ace, which is not so bad. I think Justice Sheffield could develop into an ace, possibly. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I got to turn the fan on. Whew, the air is stymieing in here. So that's a look at where our rotation sits right now as we head into the winter meetings. Let's look at our depth chart. So this is what we have at all of our different positions as of right now. We have Juan Fernandez behind the plate. We also have Austin Allen behind the plate. I think we're going to roll with the Fernandez-Allen platoon again this year. I know, again, Fernandez is 22, has some time to develop. He did get 197 at-bats last year. So, you know, we're obviously, I think Juan Fernandez is going to be our catcher of the future. But having said that, you know, Austin Allen's no slouch. I mean, dude, you know, his power just keeps going up and up. You know, 10 home runs, 18 home runs, 26 home runs. Yeah, 19-0 Nationals. I seen it was 16-0 insane. So we'll probably keep the two of them in a platoon. Allen is the kind of guy that maybe if Fernandez is having a good season, we get to the trade deadline, maybe we could trade Austin Allen for somebody top tier. We got Vic the Stick down at first base still. We got Lars Nootbaar is still trying to get his feet under him. He did have a good year in AAA. Mookie Betts is still playing second. We got Ethan Paul down in the minors. Arcia is going to be our shortstop, obviously. Dude had hit 292, 32 homers, 104 RBIs last year. 3 straight 30-homer seasons for Orlando Arcia, by the way. And then Kyle Crowell is going to come into the spring. We are moving Kyle Crowell to third base, much to the delight of the Twitch chat. And I really think he's going to be able to play third base. Again, he's got a 70 arm, good defense. Kyle Crowell has the possibility to become a superstar. He's got pretty good hitting ratings. He can hit for contact. He can hit for power. He can hit a little bit of gap power. He's got good eye. He's got average speed. He's got good defense. He really is going to be an all-around good player for us. Hopefully he can develop into a great third baseman. And then in the outfield right now, we've got Bryce Harper in right still. Ronald Acuna is going to be in left. Center field, we could go with Trent, don't call me Rich Grisham. Danny Blair is going to be an option as well. We still have a lot of offseason to go, chat. We still have a lot of trades that we can make. Obviously, we need to find a home for Austin Riley, who has 27 home runs and 26 home run seasons under his belt at age 24. Very desirable piece for other major league teams as we head into the winter meetings. Let's look at the offseason center. You can see the 3 big names, Machado, Lindor, and Freeman off the board. Let's take a real quick look at our finances. So we do have a little bit of money right now. Not bad. We're sitting pretty good. I don't think we're going to go out and try to nab any of these big free agents. We can take a look and see who's there. Obviously, outfield, center field is... I feel like we could roll with Trent Grisham out there. Let him see what he could do. Obviously, there's still a lot of good players left. Corey Seager's still out there. Lots of relievers. Hitters is starting to thin out a little. You do have A.J. Pollock. We have Nomar Mazara there, too, who I don't think we can offer a contract to. I don't think we have the money. Yeah. We don't really have the money for Mazara. Don't really have the money for the big chill. We could try to trade Harper, but nobody really wants him. So I never let my star players play despite the potential. Is it better to play the player longer in the minors? I don't look so much at the star rating. I look at, where their actual ratings are and how they're performing. Obviously the stars, can be indicative of, where they're at and where they could go. But I don't let it be the determining factor on whether I put a player on my roster or not. It's just not how I roll. We again, Crowell hit 208, homer, 4 RBIs. He did strike out a lot. Not great. See, I look things like, aren't the stars relative to the league you're in? They are, yes. They are. So if I look at Crowell here, he's rated there. He's relative to MLB. So if I put him in AA, he's a 3-star. If I put him in the New York Pen, he's a 5-star all across the board. And it doesn't just reflect his stars. As you see, all this went up too. So the Dominican Rookie League, he'd be the best player down there. And then obviously you have the OSA ratings. The OSA ratings do not like Kyle Crowell at all. But our head scout loves him. So, what was I going to do? Okay, let's shop. I want to see what we could get for Austin Riley right now. See what people might make us offers for him. Again, we could use a center fielder. We could use more bullpen arms. Anybody can use bullpen arms. Bullpen arms are always good. 28-year-old shortstop Sergio Aguilar. No, $8 million that's a hard no right off the hop. Brett Cumberland, who's a catcher with Atlanta, has got a long contract. Mike Shawarin, Jorge Polanco, Anthony Santander, Jacob Faria, Carlos Rodon. So some average run-of-the-mill starting pitchers. Again, Rodon by this point is 29. So, earlier in the franchise, we would have fawned over Carlos Rodon being there. Now, not so much. Taylor Widener. Zach Romano, Zach Godley, Sal Romano, not Zach Romano. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. Kyle Freeland, Antonio Senzatela, Trevor Story, who's not really anything at this point. Michael Fulmer, Otis. Whoa. Two real big names from the Astros. Dylan Betances, who makes $12.1 million. Also, Riley Farrell. He's been pretty good. 82, 81, 82 Ks. Around a 3 ERA. Betances is there, but I don't want to take on Betances' contract. What is Austin Riley getting paid? What's Austin Riley getting paid? He's only getting paid 1.5. I don't really want to take. I really don't want to take that money on. It's a lot of salary that I really just and it's for another 2 years. So I'd only really be willing to take that if the Astros are willing to eat a large part of his contract. And Betances has been absolute fire though. Look at that. Wow, let's look at Betances' numbers real quick. Where's his save totals? I clicked on Riley Farrell again. Betances. So he had 35 saves at Cleveland, 36 saves at San Francisco, both years where he had sub-2 ERAs. I wonder if we could get the Astros to keep a bunch of that money. What's the second year of his contract worth? 12.1. Okay. Possibility, chat. Again, I don't dislike the Riley Farrell either. He's been pretty good. He hasn't been Betances good, but he's been good. I'll give Vince Velasquez, Taiwan Walker, Randall Grichuk, Roberto Osuna. How did Cleveland not hold on to him? Let's see what they did. Signed an extension. So he was traded by the Yankees to Cleveland along with Dylan Tate for Yonder Alonso. He rejected Cleveland's qualifying offer, became a free agent, signed a 1-year deal with San Francisco, then rejected their qualifying offer, then signed a 3-year with Houston. So 1-year deals. We got Osuna on there, but I'd rather just stay away. He's only 26 at this point, but he's with the Yankees now. He's in a setup role. He's still pretty good, but we're not going to go near that. Tyler Wade, second baseman. Tyler Wade. T. Wade had 19 home runs at second base. We don't really need a second baseman, though. Well, we could move Betts back to the outfield. Good defense? He's really good defense. No, I really want Crowell to play. I know we're pushing it a bit there, but I really Crowell is our primary third base option. So Betts and Acuna can both play center field. So we could trade for Tyler Wade, put Tyler Wade at second, and then Betts goes into the outfield, probably in left field or center field. Anyway, Betts would round out our outfield. Okay. Okay. Hoskins. Okay, chat. Here's Rhys Hoskins again. $10.3 million contract. Crowell can play short. Crowell is primarily a shortstop. We're moving him to third base because we have Arcia at short for now. And Crowell has the arm to play third base easily. Easily has the arm to play third base. Rhys Hoskins has 4 straight 35 homer seasons. Could we use right-handed power in our lineup? Okay, Hoskins is a possibility. What's Adam Hazley doing? How's he doing? First year in MLB last year, he had 257. 12 homers, 58 RBIs. Hoskins is the man. I know there's a lot of options. A lot of options, chat. We got to pick the right one. So here's the thing. So right now, I'm looking at this. Alex Reyes, no. A lot of people want a young, controllable third baseman. So here's the thing. So we look at it, okay. Rhys Hoskins gives us 1 year. Hazley would probably be an upgrade, yeah. Pretty close. Better contact, better gap power, so he's a better hitter. Grisham has a little more home run power. Eye's the same. Better, so he's better at the plate. Yeah, Hazley would be an upgrade. And he's controllable, right? And not a big drop in steal either. That was the one thing that Grisham gave us was the 80 speed, but I mean we have 70 or 80 stealing bases. He's a little bit slower, 70 to 55, but interesting. And that's the thing. Hazley's, how much service time does he have? He's 4 years. So I mean he won't be a free agent until 2023. So really, okay, so we look at our options. Hazley gives us a young, controllable upgrade in center field. And while it's a minor upgrade, it's an upgrade nonetheless. We do have prospecty wise, I mean, we don't have much for outfield. We have Jamison Hanna, who's been in the minor leagues forever. Javon Ward. Danny Blair, who's dropping down there now. He's really been struggling. So really not much in the way of outfielders that we can look at and be like, hey, you know, so we don't really have much coming. So we get a minor upgrade in center field with Hazley. Okay. Controllable, good contact, doesn't strike out a lot, gives us a center fielder for a while. We have Rhys Hoskins, immediately gives us immense power on the right side of the plate, which we do have a little bit of. We do have a little bit of power from the right side. We do have Acuna is going to have some power. Betts, Arcia. Do we really need another right-handed hitter in our lineup? Probably not. We only have him for 1 year, and then he's going to be gone. Right? Yeah, he'll be gone. So he'll be a free agent. Probably can't afford to keep him. So Hoskins is an option, but, you know. So we have Hazley and Hoskins. Who else do we have? We have Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade of the Yankees. Cost certainty. But again, cost certainty that has a extremely increasing cost. Sure, 4.2 million looks hot now, but then he's going to go to 7.8, 11.2, 14.5, and then another 14.5. So he's owed a lot of money over the next 5 years. allows us to put bets in the outfield, gives us a pretty good quality second baseman. Hit a little bit, great fielder. Okay. And then one of the relievers from Houston, either Betances or Riley Farrell. Riley Farrell, cheap, controllable. Betances, elite. But we'd have to make some finances work. Yeah, I don't like the player option. I think Tyler Wade is out. Do you need the power next year for a run? Or are you willing to play it safe for the low, with a contact low K option? Well, my thing is, if we look at reports, let's go look at our stats. Okay, last year we were 4th in the National League with 218 home runs, and I mean, we have literally our entire lineup is back. We with the exception of Acuna, who's replacing Christian Yelich. Yelich only had 16 home runs. Acuna had 24. So we're going to be around the same power threshold, 218. Again, there's no substitute for power. And our goal right now is... Now, I like where Brew Crew Kevin's coming from here. I like where Brew Crew Kevin's head is at right now. Oh, Rhys Hoskins. And then we can use Vic as our elite bench bat. I mean, I know there are people who will be upset that we're going to replace Vic, but that would be an instant power improvement. I mean, you're going to add 20 home runs to the lineup. Let's see if we can get them to keep some money. Maybe. Okay, so they will eat 30% and not bat an eye. 35%, 40% they need to think about it. So, I mean, basically, we would be getting Rhys Hoskins for $6 million if they accept this deal. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna send it for 40 and see what they say. They might accept it. All right, let's go. Let's actually start getting some stuff done here. Let's start making some headway, chat. Oh, no way, they said. Cannot agree to this, but it's close to me. If you say any of the following deal, 21-year-old, so we could throw in literally anybody. So the question is, do we drop it to 35 or do we throw in one of the players that they want? I would like to just throw in a throwaway player that we don't want. This Santa Maria guy, Tulio Santa Maria. I'd rather do that because what kind of extension would he need? Well, we'll see. He's going to want a big one. It's going to be his big payday. He's what, 28? Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to make a trade. Let's go. Trade for an all-star. Nice. All right. Fans are happy we got Rhys Hoskins. Look at that, chat. Chat. Our team right now. I do need to go here. We're looking good. That's right. We don't practice Santa Maria. Where is he? He's already at first base. Nice. I like it. So we look at our lineups right now. Let's just put together what the computer would think. They're putting Vic behind the plate. That's probably not going to happen. Sorry, Vic. You're not going to be our everyday catcher. Although, anyway, that's it. Now that opens other trade options. Oh, yeah. Well, again, though, they're in the market of acquiring assets. All right. Let's get through. Let's try to get through some ground. Oh, we had some signings. Take a look at those in a minute. I saw Mazzara signed. Harper Hoskins in the middle of the order. Guys, and don't forget, for those of you who have been here for a long time, Orlando Arcia has been an animal in this franchise. So what do we got? We got Hauser, Pruitt. Chris Archer signs with the Jays, 4 years, 47. Alex Colomé gets 3 years, 34 from the White Sox. Corey Seager gets 7 years, $218 million from the Indians. Mazzara gets 7 years, $133 million from Detroit. So what do we have? We have like nothing for money now, right? Still a lot of good players left. I mean, I ain't signing any of them, but I just want to see what I have left, what it says I have for free agent money. We got about $8 million. Harper Hoskins in the middle of the order, Chad, is going to be absolutely unreal. 8 mil. We have right down there. Come on, Snaggle. Be better, dude. You got to be better than that, man. The things we're doing, chat, to try to get over the hump. And again, our team could end up being gutted when the season's over because Harper has an opt-out. Hoskins will be a free agent. Arcia will be a free agent. But we have Acuna locked up. Is it time to turn it over? Auto draft until next pick by Milwaukee. Let's see if we can get in the Rule 5. We get anything good? Anything good in the Rule 5, boys? Shane Baz. What's he been doing? Not much. This is how we got Juan Fernandez in the Rule 5. Jamison Hanna's available. Oh, no, don't take him. I mean, he's 24. Let's do this. I didn't think I could pick again. I don't think we lost anyone. Right? We didn't lose anyone? Good. Excellent. Nah, we're all right. We'll keep Vic. All right. We're going to go week here, and then we're going to see what's... Still got some big names out there. Sonny Gray, Pollock, Feliz, Seno, Castellanos, VR. Some older names. Like, the only thing I'm worried about at this point is what our bullpen looks like. But you know what? I'm not that worried about it, really. Our bullpen we're in good shape down there. All right. We might be able to get somebody cheap late in the offseason. We'll take a look. See what we can do. You guys know I like to stockpile the bullpen options. I think we're going to see really good stuff from Jacob Ginsburg. Jacob Ginsburg? John Ginsburg? Whatever the heck his name is. Lindbergh, Ginsburg. I think we're going to see good stuff from him. I really do. Because, let's see what's going on here for all players, relievers. So, we have J-Man Chon. J-Man Chon coming over from Korea. Korea? South Korea. Fastball slider guy. You know what? Let's throw him a low ball. I mean, he wants a lot of money. I don't want to offer him that at all. Let's give him a 4-year. Okay. Let's give him an opt-out after year 2. You know what? No, I'm not promising him enough closer. Never mind. Can never have too many relievers. Yeah, I know. He's what, 26? Vesting option. He needs 30 games finished. He's going to hate it. But see, if we get him cheap early, again, it's 4 years, 20 million, but for us, it's cheap early, which is what we want. We want cheap early. Cheap early for us is good. And again, if he ends up being good, we can flip him before he gets expensive. If he ends up being good, he's going to opt out after the second year anyway, which does us a wonderful favor. Miguel Sano gets 4 years, 40 million. Look at that. Cespedes gets 5 years. We've had a couple of good international free agents so far. None that we've signed. I don't think Miyagi was an international free agent, was he? Did we sign Miyagi as an international? Maybe we did. Maybe we did sign Miyagi as an international. All right. I don't mind player options because as long as you stay on top of them, David. Like that's the thing. I don't mind them. You tend to get a better response. You just need to be aware of them. I don't particularly like giving them out. So A-Rod, Halladay, and Ortiz get into the Hall of Fame. Sammy Sosa gets off the ballot. Fielder, one and done. Michael Young is gone. All these guys are one and done. Well, not one and done, but. So A-Rod gets in. Halladay gets in. Ortiz gets in. Ortiz in the first year only got 87.7. No way he gets less than 90% in real life, right? I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it, chat. Personal message. Boom. Players leery of acquisition of J-Man Sean? Some players aren't sure will help at all. Why? What's wrong? He has very little hustle. Interesting. Does my clubhouse not like people from South Korea? Is that the problem? Well, okay. How's my financials updates doing? After seeing how the offseason has gone, I have decided to raise your budget from 178 to 190 million. Oh my, Mark Attanasio, I love you. All of a sudden, dude gives us just here, hey, you're having a great offseason. Here's a bunch of money. Okay. Who's left for free agents? Anybody any good? Actually, we should use that money to re-sign someone, but that's not how that works, chat. Closers. Catcher, who's Arturo Pulido? He's from Cuba. 80 gap power. He's terrible. I'm just saying he's terrible. Pulido, Bear Claw, Brandon Belt, Hendricks. Lots of closer-y types. Nobody really worth spending the money on. But now we've got the money that we can make acquisitions as required. And I mean, the thing is, if we look at our front office, upcoming free agents, that's what we've got. We've got this guy right here. Now, he's making 15. My word. $180 million over 10 years. There is absolutely no way we're giving Orlando Arcia a 10-year deal. Absolutely no way. None. Not a chance. We're at 38 guys on the 40-man. All right. Let's go another week. See if anybody offers us anything wild. Get towards spring training. Start putting a preliminary roster together. Personal message. Johnson returns from Dominican Republic. Okay. Interested in Dallas Woolfolk? I never heard of them. Woolfolk? Not really. Not really at all. Oh yeah, more money. Need that money. Need as much money as humanly possible. Trade proposal. Tyler Chatwood retaining 85% of their salary for Trent Grisham. Not a trade we're going to do. Not happening. Not happening. I do apologize if you are experiencing any sort of stream hiccups or delays. I do see that